Good morning, everybody. Out here feeding the chickens on this. Oh, yeah, it's a serious winter day out here. Look at all that snow. Oh my gosh. Not quite a blizzard, but for Canada, ooh, it's cold out here, isn't it? Yeah, South Spring's all right in that way. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about today. Quick little thought this morning after some conversation at dinner last night with some friends. And I'm changing the way I'm phrasing this. It used to be being a bad parent, but now I'm calling it being an authentic parent. What does that mean? That means like you're just an authentic person. Let's see if I can get out of here. And that you're not trying to always just be the most kind or reasonable person in the world, because sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're upset with our kids. If you have little kids in particular, you know what I mean. They can be entirely unreasonable. Am I right? I think so. You ever just been screamed at and fussed at for so long that you're just really annoyed and frustrated by it all? I've been. And sometimes we lose our tempers as parents, or at least I find I do. And it's one thing if you're in a grocery store and you don't want to completely blow your cool on your kid when they're being entirely unreasonable. But if you're in a safe environment to blow your top a bit, the notion that that can actually be okay. That can be authentic. And I didn't get my water I needed for them. Anyway, and the idea that by being authentic, you actually create more room for connection. And in that, I know for myself that when I lose my cool with my kids, I then come back around and I apologize to them. That's right. I say, I'm sorry. I behaved in a way that I don't really want to. And I'm trying to be a better person because I'm not perfect. Oh my God, what? A parent not perfect? That's right. So, in that, it's also demonstrating them how to apologize for things. And then I get my kid to say, I forgive you. Because that's part of the apology process. And for anyone out there who deals with kids, especially when they're little, you know that they can go from being completely upset with things to getting right back into playing and being friends with people in the blink of an eye. Whereas a lot of adults would be I'm holding a grudge, or it might take weeks or whatever to get over it, or you might never get over it because nobody ever demonstrated to you how to offer an apology and to get beyond that to coming back to playing and being friends again. So I just want to say, I think those are important things to demonstrate to our kids. And if we're always just... see if I got water out here. Yeah, all right. Because if we don't demonstrate that, how are they supposed to know how to apologize, how to forgive, how to come back around to things? And then when you've demonstrated that to the kids, and then they do something that's completely unacceptable, like screaming in your face, it hurts my ears, frankly, and our ears are sensitive instruments on our body. Or they're hitting us because they're little and they still do that. Or they bite us. Oh my gosh, what? Being bit? Are you kidding me? That's completely inexcusable in society. Even Mike Tyson got in trouble for that. Come on now. But going through that apologizing and forgiveness process, we could all use a bit more of that. I mean, imagine if nations could be you know what? That wasn't my best move over there, starting whatever the situation is. I mean, I think, I'm sorry I did that, and can you ever forgive me? Question mark. Oftentimes, even when we go through the process of being you were bad and now you're guilty, and, it's still, we don't usually get to the forgiveness side of that equation, and it's really important. And then when the person forgives, you can say, thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for moving through this density that we were in for that moment. And with that, I'm personally hoping to create a better society. Because, we're trying to raise adults. And it's really lovely to have mature relations where people can say, I'm sorry, and I forgive you. And then you might actually be able to say, I love you. And I don't want to hurt you, but I'm also not a perfect person. And so mistakes happen every now and then. With that, how do you work with that in your relationships? Whether it be with your kids, your partners, your friendships, general society at large? Are you able to say, I'm sorry? Are you able to ask for forgiveness? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Have a great day and have too much fun.